Hi everybody, it's Courtney from Fiberfoxstudios, and I am coming to you today with another podcast, if I can say that word right. What we're doing today though is we're going to talk about some yarn that I acquired before giving away, as much as I should have. So we're going to do like an unboxing, but to not embarrass myself as much on camera, I have crammed it all into one box, so you don't actually know how many boxes I might have purchased. And then we're also going to talk about this that I have on. This is a sweater I made. I mentioned it in my last podcast, so I wanted to talk about it briefly and show it off. And also I wanted to grab some donations. It's some items that I made up. A couple of them are original designs of mine, a couple of them are not, and they are for teacher appreciation that's going along with this fall festival at a school that is local to where I used to live and grew up and spent my whole life. So I wanted to talk about that and show those off to you guys, show you what I made and what I'm donating to give back to the teachers. My daughter did not particularly attend this school full-time, but she did go there as that's where her gifted class was. So she went there once a week when she was in elementary school. And then my nephew attended this school, and my niece will attend this school, and it was the PTA, one of the heads of the PTA there, that is best friends with my sister, and her kids currently are going there because they are a little bit younger than my nephew. He's now moved on to middle school. So her kids are going there. She's really involved in the school and the PTA and volunteering, and she was actually trying to contact me to purchase some items. And so instead of doing that, I decided to take some items down off of Etsy and donate those to her, to the cause. And I wanted to show all that. So stay tuned if you're interested in any of that. If you're not, go ahead and click off. Always welcome, though, is comments below. Anything you'd like me to talk about in the future, any comments you have about the things I've said. Please give this video a thumbs up if you continue to watch, and I will be right back, and we'll start with our giveaway items that we're doing, the donation items, I should say. I don't want to confuse that. This is not a yarn giveaway. It is just donation items that I'm doing to a school. So hang on one moment. We'll be right back with that. And bam, just like that, with the magic of pause on the camera, we are back. And I have some items in my hand that I'm going to show you. Go over these very briefly. And I will tell you which ones I designed. Some of you may already know because you might have seen these. So these are my little owls that I do. This little head's a little wonky, sorry. Little plush owl that I do. They are adorable to me anyway. And they were adorable to her. And she was trying to get her hands on this one in particular. And it was up on my Etsy store. And we were doing a little owl tutorial on this. It's actually the one that I show in the tutorial is this guy right here. I named them Opal and Olivia Owl, and this one right here, it's the same lantern style granny square. The only difference in the two is this one right here, I have sewn it together right there and right there, and then sewed this body part and then sewed these on. So that gave this look to it, and this is my personal favorite out of those that I made. And then this is the lantern style without sewing it. I just literally sewed it together all along where it meets. I just sewed it together where the seams would meet naturally, and then stuffed it. So it gave two completely different looks, same exact granny square. And there is a tutorial up on my channel for this particular style. It's called the lantern style crochet owl plushie, I believe. I'll put a link below just in case somebody's interested and doesn't know how to search through my playlist and find it. So giving those over to donate to the school for the teachers for little gift baskets and things that they're doing. And then I decided she was looking for those owls. That's what she was asking for. These items right here are not up on my Etsy. They are just items that I had made, and I was kind of contemplating, I was holding on to them and contemplating posting them more in the fall, because I made these back in the summertime. I was crocheting some little scarves. These are triangular shaped scarves or shawls. Like, some people call them a scarf, some people call it a shawl because of its shape. To me, yes, it is technically a shawl, but I made it in a manner that I wanted to wear it like around my neck, is what I was thinking. So like this. That looks good, don't it? So that's how I did that. And this is sock yarn. Just for anyone, like, I've never made a pair of socks, but I have sock yarn in my stash bag there. And the sock yarn, I love it because it is stretchy. Like, it really, I mean, and it feels nice. Like, and this will, I don't know, I just feel like this will never get like the fuzziness that you sometimes get, what is it called, anti-pilling yarn, where you get like my blanket back here, terrible for that. Like, and it was made with, this is made with Red Heart, and it's a mix of like Red Heart Super Saver and Red Heart with Love. And I mean, I've had this blanket, I made that blanket up like several years ago now. So I have washed it several times, and with Red Heart, like 100% acrylic stuff, I do wash it in the regular washing machine, and then I dry it in the dryer. I kind of like throw it in with my other like bed linens and things like that. You know, I mean, it is not huge, so I can do that. You know, a few other items can go in, and just over time, like, it has all these little fuzzies on it that I have to pick off. But I don't feel like, and like, I don't have a lot of experience with sock yarn, but I don't feel like the sock yarn will do that. Like, it doesn't feel like it would. And with the nylon or whatever is in here, this thing is stretchy, and it feels so good on your skin. So hopefully one of the teachers will get this and love it. And this is not my original design. I will put a link down below, or at least as much information as I can give. I believe that the designer of this did a tutorial on YouTube for it, but I'm not 100% sure. And I know I still have the printed pattern, and that's what I had gone off with this. And I am going to give her credit and everything down below in the description. So if you're interested in this at all, please check that out down below in the description. I'll make sure that when I upload this that I include that information. And so that is the number one shawl scarf thing that I'm donating. And then the last thing that I am donating was something I had made, same design, but the other one, since it's like the variegated, or, you know, the yarn changes colors. To me, it's like a variegated yarn, in a slow color change on it to a certain extent, because it's so tiny, and like the stitches that are doing so big, it kind of like clustered it together, and I think it turned out great. But I did the same one in this really pretty size 1 yarn. I know, again, with the size 1 with me. Hey, but what I'm wearing is bulky, and I'm going to stand up and show it to you. So I did the same thing. Let me kind of lean back and see if that helps y'all to be able to see. Give it the lean back. I did this in size 1. It is the Loops and Thread wool-like yarn. I do not remember the color. This in person, like, it's a purple, but it's not as purple as what it's showing up on camera. Like, it's kind of like a deep royal blue purple. You know, the lights are kind of like playing tricks. So I know this is coming up like it is like super purple, but it's a rich jewel tone color, and it's another scarf to wear just like that. With my hair sticking out, I know this looks so good. But, you know, I mean, loosen it up and all, and it'll drape down, and it's going to look so pretty. So, hopefully, they will enjoy that. She does not actually know that I'm donating these 2 scarves. I was going to do that more as like a surprise. So, hopefully, this will go over great, and everybody will love it, and everybody will be so happy to get these. So, that is that. So that's what I'm donating, and I'd kind of like to hear down in the comments from you guys. What are you donating? I know right now, I believe the Hat Not Hate just finished up, and they're doing the distribution on those. I think that was a Line Brand promotion. I don't really know what to call it exactly, but Hat Not Hate I think it just finished up, and I know tons and tons of people donated to that. They got, thousands and thousands and thousands of hats. So if you participate in that, I'd love to hear about that down below. If you do Project Linus, that's something I'm actually interested in as well. I just have not gotten around to doing that. All the blankets I made end up going to people that I know. So I have not done that yet, but I am interested. So any of those things that you guys participate in, or if it's a local program, doesn't have to be some major, thing that we all know about from being on YouTube and in the crochet community. If you have something local that you do, I'd love to hear about that as well down in the comments. So now I'm going to tell you real briefly about what I'm wearing. In my last podcast, I had mentioned that I made the crochet kimono cardigan design, that stitch pattern, that I had made it into a sweater, and it is finally starting to cool down. At least, to me it's cool. But I am going to stand up and give y'all a little show as much as I can. I don't have a lot of space right here. Plus, like I said before, I'm in a tiny house, so there's not a lot of space anywhere. Let's just be honest. But I'm going to stand up and give y'all a look so you can see what I'm talking about with this thing. And that's my blanket. But let me move my hair all the way. So this is the kimono cardigan, same stitch pattern, done in bulky yarn. And I wanted this to be like kind of a figure hugging sweater for myself. I didn't want it to like flounce out too much and like hide my curves, because I am plus size and I do like being plus size. So that's how I made this. And the camera, like, I look so pale, I look so shapely. I don't know that I look like this in real life, but we'll take it. So this actually, I love it. And I'm hot in here. My hair is blowing around because I have a fan on me. Because it is very, very hot. So now probably what every single person has been waiting on is the unboxing. I did, but I shouldn't have. I had some of this already. I had to get more. I love certain types of yarn, and like I will just get inspired by the yarn, and then I will start thinking, oh, I could do this, oh, I could do that, oh, I could do this, or I want to make this exact same thing in a completely different color because I want to wear it with this tank top or with this long sleeve shirt, whatever the case is. So I got more yarn and I crammed it all into this box that you see. Because, I didn't want to have multiple boxes sitting here because, like I said, I haven't gotten to the giveaway yet and given away the yarn that I had slotted for the first giveaway. And I have more giveaways and more yarn that I've actually got down below. And this part down here is where I've separated some. I haven't even gone through this big long, this is like 2.5 foot deep, these shelves and all, because this is a staircase going up to my loft where I sleep. So I haven't even gone through the big door. And that bottom down there, let me try to do it in the camera without looking. That bottom down there, if you could see, because my sweater's kind of hiding, right there, see that pale finger? I'm pointing. It goes over, because there's a platform that you go up, like you go up 3 little steps, and then you hit a platform, and then you turn and go up the rest of the way. So it goes all the way over to the wall. And there's yarn underneath there too. So it really was the most important thing. The yarn storage to me was the most important thing in building this thing. Like, these stairs nearly caused a divorce, you could say. Because I was like, my yarn! But now on to the unboxing. I've rattled on enough. Alright, so everybody knows that I love some Lion Brand shawl and a ball. Like, y'all know that by now. I love this color. I have not had this color before. It is so gorgeous in person. I don't know if it's going to show, and let me try to turn it where it's not looking silly. So it's the Lion brand shawl on a ball. And let's get around here to the colorway. Of course, I've probably got it upside down. That's probably me, not the camera. No, it should be right side up. Okay, it's called Prism, if you can't see. And I don't think it's showing. And it's making my light go all weird, having it up there. But it's called Prism. So if you can tell, looking at this, like here in the light, there is just a hint of the sparklies in this. It's got a little bit of the glitter effect to it. It actually has, this is like a blue line of metallic going through it. And I mean, it's gorgeous. And I love, like, blues are my favorite color. Turquoise is like one of my favorite blues in the whole entire wide world. So I love this. It also has green in there, which is another color that I like. So, and you know, I mean, shawl on a ball is not like, it's not like the softest when you first feel it, but it's definitely not like a rough yarn for those of you in other countries that don't have access to this. Don't feel bad, because I'm going to show y'all something here towards probably the end. We'll see. I don't know where I shoved it. But there's something that's in this for all of you as well. A chance anyway. We will be doing. But it's got some really pretty, it's kind of like, almost like a yellowish, but not yellow. Like, it's fading off from the green. I don't really know how to describe it. I hope these colors are showing up really well on the camera. And you can see that. Because this is some gorgeous yarn. I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, like I talked about in my tutorial, and I've probably said this before, Lion brand says that this is a size 4 yarn. And I don't want to mess up my ball, because y'all, I know y'all are probably just like me, like I want them to look perfect and pretty for as long as possible. But just pulling up just this little tiny bit that was already out, that is not a size 4. I mean, I can get out any other, let's use that white skin again. I can get out any other size 4 yarn that is like about double the size of this. So yes, you can definitely use a larger hook with this, and it is recommended in most cases because it's fuzzy and it's, you know, I don't really know all the terminology, but it's not a roving yarn, but the way it's twisted, and it's got a little bit of fuzz to it. So when you're working with this, if you start grabbing that fuzz and getting it kind of tangled on itself, and then you make a mistake and realize you've made that mistake and you want to back out that work, it is very hard to do unless you have crocheted kind of loosely with this. So that's how I work with it. I always use a larger hook than what is recommended, and that's how I do it. So I got one, I don't even want to admit this. I think I need a group. Is there a group like Yarnaholics Anonymous? Because I need it. I can't help it. This is like, oh God, I can't even believe I'm showing y'all I did this. I don't even know where I'm going to put this. And that's just being totally honest. Like, I have been really good about following the whole one thing comes in, one thing goes out, like tiny house lifestyle. You know, it's a shab in here that I'm in. So my little tiny cabin that used to be a shed. But I've been so good about that, except now. And here I am, like, what am I doing? But I couldn't help myself. So we just won't talk about that part. But here's, I got 1, 2, a bag I didn't open yet of the same, like, oh my goodness, look at that. I mean, I think it, even in the plastic, it's gorgeous. So I got 5 of these that I know of anyway. I think it's just 5. We're gonna set this off over here. Hopefully my husband doesn't walk in. So then I got, oh, and now this was a rebuy. Like, I knew I love this color. It is called Moonstone, and these balls, like, you can't even tell, but my kimono cardigan that I photographed And if I can figure out how to stick in a picture, I will, but I probably won't be able to figure that out. Like, I'm a crocheter, not an IT, graphic designer type person. What y'all are getting with these videos is probably, to an extent, the best it's going to get. Like, I know I'll get a little bit better, but I'm not a computer guru type person. So this does not even show it. And I opened it up hoping that one of these balls would, but I got 3 of this moonstone color. And on the label, maybe this label will help y'all see. And then, of course, you can look at the pictures of my kimono cardigan if you're interested in also buying some of this. It does fade into this really pretty, almost like a salmon color, and then a little bit darker. It's just gorgeous. It's got some tan in there. It's got the blues. As you know, I love the blues. So this is so pretty. This is like, I saw this online, bought it for the first time. I thought that it was going to be some really pretty yarn. It's got the silver metallic running through it. But, I swear, it's not too much. It's not like you're just like bling when you work with it or anything and wear it. It's just enough to add that little hint, and it's so pretty. So this is a rebuy because I love the color so much. And I just couldn't live without it. I needed to have some just in case I want to make something else with it. I made the cardigan for myself. The kimono cardigans don't take a lot of this to make. So I made out of what I had. I made, of course, the original one that I wore, and it's mine. And then I actually sold one to someone across the country, or not across the country, across the world, and got that shipped out and gone. And I used 2 balls for that as well. So I've used, almost 2 balls. So I've used basically 3 and a little bit of a 4th ball. So I only have 1 full ball left. Oh, cry. And so I had to get some more. I don't know what I'll do if they ever stop making this color. If you hear anything and know that they're going to discontinue this, please tell me, because I'm going to need to stock up. But that's that one, and none of these balls, none of them. Well, ooh, wait. Maybe deep inside this one, I can show you that color. It's like I'm saying, the picture it doesn't do it justice on the label at all. And I don't really feel any of the ones really do it justice as far as these go. Let me set this over here. Excuse me. I don't feel that any of the labels with the shawl and the ball really do the colors complete justice. I'm not gonna mess this ball up, but I'm just trying to. These are the tans, and there's a gray in there as well. So, you see what I'm talking about with this? That is so gorgeous. It is, it's got this tan color. I hope that's showing up on camera. I really, really do. It's got a tan. It goes into a gray, back to the deep blue, and on around. But before we get to that tan, there's the salmon color. And it fades from it's not too bright of a color. And it fades there on around into a lighter, then into the tan, and then into the gray, and then into the dark blue. Dark blue fades into these lighter blues, and it's just, that is a gorgeous ball of yarn to me anyway. I love it. I absolutely love this color. So got that one. Gonna lean down and put this out of the way. My addiction is showing. And so what is that? Okay, we got 5 of those, 3 of the other. So yeah. And then I haven't opened this one up yet. So we'll wait, and this is still the plastic. I'll unveil it in a second. Let's go on to this one. My friend had actually bought some of this, and I made a kimono cardigan, a longer one for her, for a cruise that she's going on at the beginning of next year. And she did it she wanted it as a beach cover up. So she picked out some yarn, and she got hers during the time that and that's when I first got my obsession of that moonstone color. She got hers, and I got that original moonstone that I purchased when they were doing that huge sale, the 5 for $10, I think is what it was. So she had bought this, and I worked with it doing her long kimono cardigan as a beach cover up. And I fell in love with this color as well. Like, it is gorgeous. It's called Lotus Blossom. And it's metallic. I know on camera it's probably picking up looking like silver, like the Moonstone, which is, you know, Moonstone is this one. The Moonstone, that is a little line of actual blue that runs through it. It's not silver. It's actually like a very pale, like baby blue. But on camera it's looking more silvery. This is a little line of very like lavendery purple. Really, really pretty. I mean, I cannot tell you enough how pretty this stuff is in person. I do not know if it's showing on camera. And I'm going to try to pull this back so you can see. This has got the blues, the turquoise blues that fades into the purple. I mean, it's gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. She is got the prettiest beach cover up, in my opinion, not just because I made it, but because the way the yarn worked out. And I will not have like a long color change like section where it doesn't change colors. I will keep it changing like as the thing goes on and fade, just like the yarn is supposed to on those cardigans. That way you don't have like a whole blue side of your cardigan and then like a whole purple front panel is what I should call it, front panel of the cardigan. So I did hers, and I took it in for like a test for her to try on, and she loved it obviously. And then that's when she decided to go a little bit longer with it. So I've been working on that in between all the other things that I work on, and it's been going really well. I will have it finished up plenty of time, you know, for her. I'm just doing like a little edging, and we'll be good on that. So there's one of those. I got a second one of those, so I don't even want to count. I know somebody's counting though. This is the Lotus Blossom again, so I got another one of those. And then I got a third. And it just shows you some more of the very light. It's like a pink color that the purple fades into. I mean, it's so pretty, y'all. If you don't have any of this, get it. If it's not in your store, order it online. I mean, 100%. 100%. So, then I got, this is, she had also bought some of this for another, she wanted 2 different beach cover-ups. So, I like this color a lot, and I actually ended up doing, I've got a poncho in the works, the lace poncho that I released here recently as a tutorial. I have done that in a beach cover-up size, basically just making the panels larger so that it dives down deeper. It's more like the point on that is hitting down at her knees, basically. So when she puts it on over her swimsuit, she's completely covered. You know, there's no nothing hanging out. I'll leave out her choice words on what she didn't want hanging out, but it definitely covered it all, and it's going to be really pretty. I don't have it finished yet, but I am working on it. I started working on it. I just did the fitting with her the other day, just a few days ago before this filming. So she had picked this out. The color is called Feng Shui Gray, and it is not got the metallic in it. It is so pretty. I loved this. Like, it goes into a really deep, it's not black, it's more of like a charcoal there. And I mean, it's gorgeous. It does get to a black, but I mean, it's beautiful. And there's no sparkle in this one. And honestly, without the sparkle in them, they do seem a little bit softer. So that's one thing that, you know, I do like. But I mean, I'm a fan of the blingy, sparkly stuff. So, you know, I like them. But that's what that color is. And I got 5 balls of this for me. And I will have some left over from her projects. And that's kind of our deal, is I get to keep the leftovers. So she has to buy extra for me to make her something. She has to buy extra. And she does pay me a little bit of something, but not like what if you were trying to sell it for. You know, I give her a definite deep discount because honestly, I can be paid in yarn. She doesn't even have to pay me. And I told her that. It's like, just buy extra yarn that is for me to keep after I finish your thing. I get the extra. And I will have extra, not a lot, which is why I decided to buy some for myself, because I am doing it, you know, so large so that it is a longer piece. I'm doing the panels so large. And to make sure that it is covering what she wants covered, because it's a swimsuit cover-up. She's going to throw it on. She's going on a cruise. She's going to have a swimsuit on, be doing the pool thing and all that. So when she's going to go walk around or go grab something to eat, she doesn't want to have to go get dressed. So I got 5 of those for myself. Or maybe it's for myself. We'll see. So I got those, and then I'm going to be able to not have to open up this other one, because I bought 5 of this one as well. And I'll be honest, some of this is going to be in an upcoming giveaway. Probably not the very next giveaway, but a giveaway. I will be sharing the love. I have to think about what I want to do for the next giveaway, as far as like, do I want to make it, make this be a monthly giveaway? I mean, this yarn is $9.99 a skein. I, obviously, you know, I had a coupon of some sort, because I'm cheap, but, you know, this will be a special giveaway because of the cost of the yarn. Obviously, I would be picking enough to do one of the kimono cardigans, or if I come out with another design, or any of my designs, you could always use this type of yarn, in any of them, really. But I will probably give away 3 or 4 skeins of it. I'm not really sure. But this color right here, let's get back to the unboxing. This is really nice. And this particular color is called, let's look at the label. This one is Opal. I might not be saying that right, but I swear it's O-M and then Opal. So Opal is what I would call that. Opal. Maybe that's how I was supposed to say it. I don't know. It's in the gray family, light grays, and then it has multicolored metallic going through, and I don't know if that's going to show on camera as much as I would like it to. Why won't it show? But I will describe it to you. It has a light blue, a light like golden yellowish color. I would call it gold just because it's metallic. And then it has the same light purple, kind of pinkish purple. That it's basically got some of the same threads of metallic that are found in all the other ones that I've just showed you that have metallic in them. So it's running through. So I mean, you're getting like the light gray, and this one, I haven't worked with the other that I have of this, but it doesn't go into like a dark black or anything. It stays in the gray family, but then it has these little bursts of color. And I mean, it's pretty. It's not too much. Like, looking at it from a little bit of a distance, as the light catches it different waves and stuff, you would notice the different colors. But, so, that is my yarn haul. There is, I don't know about too much. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to admit to it. So, that is it for today. Some of that is going to go to a lucky winner, maybe my 500 subscriber mark. I don't really know yet, but I will figure that out, and I will do a giveaway separate of my monthly giveaways for that yarn, since it is kind of pricey yarn. And I didn't get every little bit of it on sale, and I bought way too much, and I know, and you guys understand. So, comment below, tell me about your addiction, how many skeins you just recently bought that you didn't need. I think we all need it. It's just, you know, for me, it's where am I going to put it? So, enjoy your yarn shopping. I will take you guys on a yarn shopping video. If you're interested in a tutorial on this sweater, let me know down in the comments. Obviously, you don't have to have the long bell sleeve on yours, but if you are interested, please comment below and let me know that, and I'll put the time into doing one of those. Don't know how quickly, because I'm working on several other things, but if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, and share, and please comment below. That helps me with my YouTube numbers and I guess analytics or whatever. And I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate you for watching. Thanks so much. Bye.